After you do the forward fitting, this is the first example we did. You calculate the error. Then if the error is too big, now you are going to build back propagation network. So each back propagation network, you have to build E node and negative gradient for each wire. Negative gradient of each wire is the layer E node times Xi layer. So if I go back to this diagram, any negative gradient is layer plus 1 E node times X, the same level of the input, and one layer. So you can see if we say this layer is a layer 4, this weight is layer 3, then this X is a layer 3. So those two product is this one. Also, you need to get, that's the first thing you need to know, layer plus E layer plus 1 times X layer is negative gradient. Then another one is how to calculate the next E node summation of current layer weight times E layer plus 1 times derivative of current cell. So if I go back to the diagram, in this case, you care only one wire, but if you see E1 to 2, it's a summation of E3 times weight of this wire plus another E3 times weight of this wire. So add those two products times, actually this one, derivative of at X layer 2. So all red colors involved. Sum of E layer plus 1 times the corresponding weight times derivative of the current corresponding node, that is new E. That's a new E node value. So you are going to go backward, right to left. You are going to get all the E node values. Evaluate all the E node values by using, when you got it as a new E node, then from the forward feeding, you use weight values, then evaluate each node and also each wire. So you can see when you do back propagation, you are going to make exact same size network, but value is different. So the second step, the second page of the example set 2 is back propagation network. By using the rule to calculate new E node, they are all E node. Then each wire does not have weight anymore. Each wire has now negative gradient. So by using the rule, you are going to calculate every negative gradient, then every E node except input level. You don't do this one. Then you are going to build this network. after you build this backpropagation network, now you are going to use those values to update your each weight. So this is now forward feed network again. You are going to do forward feed after you calculate each weight as a value. Whenever you update the new weight, what you are going to do is E layer plus 1 times X over current layer times some scale factor, alpha. This time you are going to use alpha as 0.1. You are going to decide, or you are going to make another function to decide alpha value, depends on the situation. So it's gonna be, actually this blue box means negative gradient. That's when you found on each layer, each wire in the back propagation network by using that value. So 0.414, for example, that is the first one's negative gradient times 0.1, that is alpha value. Then you are going to add that value to original weight. So you are going to get the new weight for the corresponding wire. Then after you update every single weight, then with the training set you are going to do for the feeding again, then you are going to get the better error value. You can see error goes down a little bit. So actually step 2 and 3, you are going to do again and again until you see the whole error value, like a 0 or very small.